Hello, 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 hello. Let's adjust the headphone. How are you doing today, Al?
Doing good. How are you?
And headphones keep falling out as per usual. Great start, great start. May have to just run with the right ear this time. How are we feeling? Deadline's just passed,
Yeah,
and we're
good.
just out, and we're just out of bed.
Yeah, we are. That should be good. Hopefully, a good game week, some good games now. City and United
Yeah,
back
I
in the
hope
action.
so. I guess first thing to do, we'll move straight into the fixtures.
Hmm.
Let's have a look. So we start off with Everton. It's an early one today. It's an early one today.
Get your words
Everton
out,
West
Chelsea.
Brom. Everton West Brom. How are we feeling?
Oh, surely 2-0 Everton, clean sheet,
Yeah,
couple of
I
goals.
mean, I
Yeah,
was I was very tempted to bring in Coleman, as you know, um,
yeah.
and I made a scene last
Many
night.
messages.
Many messages. Didn't end up happening in the end, unfortunately.
Mm.
Watch he go and score now, or grab an assist, and I'll be absolutely fuming. Leeds
Yeah.
Fulham, I can see this being quite a few goals, to be honest. I expect Leeds to win, but I also expect Fulham to score as well.
Need a Mitrovic goal this week.
Yeah, and basically, I see Fulham scoring because I want a Mitrovic goal. Man United Crystal Palace, plenty of biases either way. My head's
I
telling me
don't think
one.
no one
Go
will
on.
keep a clean sheet,
No,
but I think United will win.
my head is telling me 1-1 or 2-1. There goes the phone. Um, and then, but my heart's saying 2-0.
2-0 United.
Yeah. No,
Mm.
no, 2-0 Palace.
No, there'll definitely be goals on from United, I think.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. There definitely will be goals, but I'm hoping otherwise. Arsenal West Ham,
Yeah.
bigger Aubameyang score.
Yeah. I mean, West Ham just seem in chaos at the
They seem in
moment.
pretty disarray right now, really.
Mm. I mean, they've got the
Um,
ability to score goals, so
yeah,
maybe 3-1.
3-1. Oh, no clean sheet. They look pretty solid at the weekend against. I guess it was against Fulham.
Mm. You never know with Arsenal, though, do you? They could just go to sleep last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. Right, so we've done the first set of fixtures. Should we take a quick look at your team?
Go on.
What you're taking the team into this week with? Talk us through it.
So, made a double transfer this week, so the -4 occurred.
The -4 occurred.
Um,
Tell us who did you
so I
transfer
got
out?
got rid of Son for Mr. Bruno,
Some from
and
Mr.
then
Bruno.
and then Vinagre for Justin.
Yeah, Vinagre for Justin. You know what? I see Vinagre starting this week, but I guess
People are saying that, but I don't know.
it's against City, so it's not the
Mm,
worst. It's why we haven't seen a massive influx from Saiss either, because
yeah.
they're playing against City. But after that, you never know. But I think Justin's a great option for this week. As we
Mm,
heard, he's probably going to be playing for a lot longer
yes.
um, than was first expected. We've got a comment in. Any hope that Ali may play today? What do we think? Ali? Deli Ali?
He was subbed off at half time with no real reason last game.
Yeah. He was subbed off at
But
half time, and I did hear rumours that the only reason he started above Bergwijn last week is because Bergwijn got a migraine before the game.
oh really?
So
Mm. I don't know.
it's a
Watching
tough
that
one.
Tottenham documentary, though, Mourinho seems to love Ali.
He seems to really
Um,
like him, but he seems to like him as a player, but not his attitude.
he was always calling him lazy and stuff, wasn't
Yeah, exactly. So I could potentially see him going with, well, if that was the plan last week, I can definitely see him going with Bergwijn. Depends actually. I
he?
don't know midweek whether if Dele Alli didn't play at all midweek, then because I know Bergwijn did, then he could
Mm,
potentially get a start. He didn't actually look.
yeah.
I thought when they played, he got himself against Southampton into some decent positions.
Mm,
Almost
I
scored, in
think if
fact.
yeah, if I had Ali, I'd probably keep him for this week, see what happens, and then
Yeah,
get rid. Maybe
that's
Greenwood,
what I.
somewhere around
The
that
thing
price.
is, yeah, with Spurs players, for me, with Son, it was like, oh, I'm going to keep him for all this time. And then I've seen the amount of fixtures that they have. You know, it's hard.
Yeah. It's 16 fixtures in 8 days or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, this guy's saying that he kept him last chance for the Southampton game. I
Yeah.
mean, I wouldn't say it was a particularly bad idea keeping him. I don't know what your team is, but probably had other stuff like with your team, or you had like Vinagre and other fires that you need to put out. I wouldn't particularly say wasting or taking a -4 on Dele Alli would be the right thing to do, to be honest.
No.
But yeah, last chance against Southampton. I can agree with that. Rest of the team, Bell. How are you feeling about Egan?
Egan, I feel like if you're not going to play Egan against Villa, why do you have him?
Yeah,
To be honest.
that was one of my methods. I mean, to be Villa, I'm not sure. They look all right. With Ollie Watkins now, you never know, but they didn't score that many goals last year, and I feel like surely in my mind, Chris. But I mean, I've got to comment on my team in a minute, but I've got a double Sheffield defence. So in my mind, I'm hoping Chris Wilder, he shoves a stick up their ass and is like, you know what, we need to defend, at least get a clean sheet in this game after that Wolves performance.
Well, after the Wolves have got their goals, Sheffield looked pretty solid after that.
Definitely.
I've still got faith in Sheffield. Davies, he could be on his way out soon, to be honest. I don't really like having any Spurs players at the moment.
I don't know, to be honest.
They're...
Sorry, Val, to cut you off, carry on.
That's all right. I was just going to say, Southampton looked so poor going forward last game that I was quite happy to keep him for this game.
I mean, if you look at their fixtures past, or maybe from Gameweek 5, for me, that it just screams clean sheets. So,
I'll keep an eye on.
Oh, this guy, Cheesebomb19 is asking, if your team has a weakness, El, what do you think it is? So that he's insinuating that you've got a reasonably strong team.
If your team, I would say Davies is one, and then just lack of being able to rotate decent players, I guess.
It's a lack of rotational capacity. that is a term we'll hear plenty. But I guess Mitrovic, you could argue, is a weak link. Maybe not for this week, but I mean, it just depending on whether he scores today. Basically, will be whether he's a strong link or weak link.
Yeah, exactly. It's what everyone was saying before the season started. If Fulham score, it'll be Mitrovic that scores.
It will be him who scores, and I can see them scoring. I don't see them particularly keeping many clean sheets, but with him in there, you could see they were definitely when he came on as well against Arsenal. He had a couple of shots, a couple of crosses where I was like, okay, you could definitely get some returns.
Yeah.
If he doesn't start this week, I think Scott Barker just relegate them already. To be honest, just get them down.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? So the transfer's been made. Bruno Fernandes is in. What do we think?
He is.
Against Crystal Palace, doesn't stand a chance against Crystal Palace. Doesn't stand a chance.
To be fair, part of the reason was because I thought Bruno was going to get a price rise, which never happened.
Oh really? Oh, that's a good point actually. Oh, when we'll be allowed to get back in, I need to check De Bruyne's price straight away. Get that transfer done.
I've just checked now. He's still 10.5.
What, can we get in? Are we able to get in? Because they usually shut it off, don't they?
Yeah, I've just refreshed it.
Yeah, they shut down. Yeah. Right, move on to my team quickly.
Go on.
Take a look at this. The team that's going to get 100 points this weekend. I mean, your team's not too far off from this, so Aubameyang captain. That's how we like to see it. I expect. Well, the level of expectation from him is
start with the captain this week.
I know Owen was debating going with Salah, but for me it was just home West Ham. The form they're in. You're expecting, at least a goal from Aubameyang this week.
Yeah,
a nice goal.
I think Salah would still be a good option if any of the viewers are captain Salah. Then
that's true.
He looked so good last week. He wouldn't be a bad captain.
Yeah, I mean, from Aubameyang this week, you expect at least like a goal, clean sheet, 8 points, and then a couple of bonus points. Get you to around 20 points from the captain. Absolutely wonderful.
That's bare minimum too.
That's absolutely bare minimum. Salah, I mean, I can see Werner and Salah actually getting on the score sheets, but I can see them maybe getting 7 or 8 points each, just because maybe like a goal each.
Yeah.
But no clean sheet points for Salah and potentially no bonus points. Son, I'm actually hoping for something. The way the Southampton back line was so high up, like when they played Palace, surely against Cole Walker-Peters versus Son, they're just asking for it basically.
Yes, Southampton will be interesting to watch. I think they're either going to do a Bournemouth, or they're going to do. Remember when they lost against Leicester 9-0 last season?
Oh mate, if that, I hope so. I hope Harry Kane does nothing though. I hope he does. I hope he misses a penalty.
But what I'm saying, like, they almost instantly turned it around after that 9-0 defeat.
Yeah, they did.
So will we see a response similar to that? I'm not sure.
I think triple Southampton, as we know one of our good friends has done, was a bit too brave for me. Yeah. But at the same time, I still think Southampton's options are good options.
They're definitely missing Armstrong.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've got James Ward-Prowse sitting there on the bench, who I do plan on playing. So hopefully their form will turn around soon. I can see, as you said, I can see them losing this game, and then against Burnley and West Brom, kind of turning it around. Maybe through a James Ward-Prowse stunning free kick. Hopefully so. You never know. But I'm pretty happy with that back line. I mean, I'm unsure, obviously, about Egan and Basham both playing together. As I said, I would be more comfortable if Coleman was in there. But part of the reason I didn't want to play Coleman is because they play Palace next week. And it also meant that Everton play Southampton and Newcastle. And I've got 2 attackers from those respective clubs.
Yeah.
So, just in terms of like being able to have fun with it, you don't particularly want contrasting players, I guess.
To be fair though, if Sheffield do manage to keep a clean sheet, you are laughing with double up. So there's that as well.
Yeah, I'm laughing indeed. To complete the fixture predictions. So we've got the Sunday fixtures to complete.
Go on.
So we've got Southampton versus Spurs. As I said, I'm thinking Spurs, but I can see Danny Ings or someone actually propping up with a goal.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2-1, 3-1, a nice little Son goal assist would do me absolutely lovely.
I think 2-1. 2-1 Spurs.
I think 2-1's a fair result. I think Mourinho will be gunning for that win. We move on to Newcastle Brighton. A lot of people have been saying this is the dead game of the week. From watching Brighton play against Chelsea, they look like they're not a good team, to be honest with you. And Newcastle with Callum Wilson, look, they got a bit of firepower up front. I could see this being like a 2-2, to be honest.
2-2 would be good. Wilson breaks.
I can see the goals flying in this one, actually. Even though Brighton do look pretty good at the back. Apart from a few lucky goals from Chelsea, they actually would have kept a clean sheet against them. But I can see the goals going in this one. 2-2. Chelsea-Liverpool. What's your take?
Both will definitely score.
Both will definitely score. That's 100% guaranteed from El Taylor.
Liverpool just looks so poor at the back at times last game.
Yeah, they do.
Like the way Leeds were targeting Trent was down that right side was crazy.
Or that, depending on how you're looking at.
Yeah. Leeds is left, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what Werner loves to do as well. He loves to get off the shoulder of the right back.
Werner's on that side.
And Trent he ain't catching him. Well, if Werner plays, that is, if he plays dead leg, ooh.
I don't know why FPL have got him on a warning still, because it's Lampard said in the press conference that Werner will be
playing.
Werner will be playing, yeah.
Have we got any more news about is Pulisic 100% ruled out? Is that?
That's what the press conference said. He's out for this week. Waiting to see the next games. But Chelsea got a midweek.
Oh my God, you
Barnsley.
I'm fuming. Az has brought in James for Pulisic. You shouldn't have told him.
I'm sure he knew otherwise.
Nah. It's all you, Val. It's all your fault. It's
I
all
apologise
your
for that.
fault. Oh no.
Alice, if you're watching, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh my lord. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. See, I've gone from
I think
being
Liverpool
happy that
will-
Pulisic isn't playing to absolute scared shitless of James Rodriguez.
Yeah, good price too.
Great price, and against West Brom he could definitely do something. West Brom 1-0. Let's do it. Come on, West Brom.
Chelsea,
What
Liverpool.
are we saying? So Chelsea, Liverpool.
I think Liverpool will win.
Yeah.
Maybe 2-1 again.
2-1?
Liverpool.
Oh, I'm going for bigger than that. I'm going for like
Going bigger.
3-2, 3-3. Goals flying in either side. 4-3. I think 3-2. It could go either way. I would pivot to Liverpool just to give them the respect. But you could definitely see Chelsea getting a draw,
Nicking a
potentially
result.
winning
Yeah,
this game. Especially with the way Liverpool defended last game. Just hoping out for a Trent Alexander-Arnold assist. I know that Sonny Boy is also due a price drop, which I don't like the look of.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, loads of people just seen that game and just like, oh, no thank you. Leicester, Burnley. Is this game going to
1-2
bring
Leicester.
the sauce or the flavour? That's the question. 1 or 2 0 Leicester.
I don't think Burnley will score, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think
James
Liverpool
Justin
will beat
goal maybe. He was popping up in some good positions.
him. That would be wonderful.
That would be absolutely wonderful. I think Az is now the only person who doesn't own him. So that would be a saucy result. So we're moving on to the last two fixtures. Aston Villa Sheffield and Wolves Man City. Villa Sheffield, I mean.
Villa Sheffield just feels 0-0, to be honest.
Give me I'll be laughing with a 0-0.
Yeah.
I'll be running around the house naked. Basham with a nice 3 bonus points and Egan with the 2 bonus points. That'd be wonderful news. You could see Ollie Watkins maybe picking up a goal, but I think Aston Villa debut to their season, or the start of their season on Monday. 0-0 for them. Not a bad result for them. Wolves Man City. I think Wolves will give Man City a problem here, but at the end of the day, Man City will score. I don't see it being particularly large. You might even see a Wolves goal. They do like scoring against City. Traore in particular.
Well, did they beat them twice last season?
I don't know if they did the double. They definitely beat them once. They might have got a draw in the other one, but I think they definitely came out better. Traore loves a goal against City. Get a history up. Be our stat man, Bell.
So Wolves did do the double last season.
They did a double last season.
They beat them 2-0 at Etihad, and then beat them 3-2 at Molineux.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, both times Traore popping up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So if you've got Traore in your team, you could be pretty happy going into this game week, to be honest. But he is playing a lot deeper than we like to see him, and I'm pretty sure both those games he actually came off the bench as an impact sub, which seems to be kind of the effectiveness. I mean, maybe Nuno might be thinking to do the same thing again if it worked so well the previous 2 times. Why not just keep him on the bench, play someone else in that kind of right wing back position? I'm expected to. I can see City doing like namming a couple of goals and then Traore coming off the bench, maybe making it 2-1, 2-2 sort of thing.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
That kind of thing. So we're done with the fixtures. Let's go back to absolutely grilling your team. So who's going to be the highest scorer for you this week? Regardless of the captaincy, just base points. Obviously with captaincy, Aubameyang is looking like he'll be the highest scorer. But regardless of captaincy, who you looking to this week?
I think, with even the captaincy removed, Aubameyang probably.
Even without,
Salah might give us a bit of a shock.
What in terms of
Bruno? I've got faith in as well.
Do you mean shock as in blanking or shock as in doing well?
As in, like, maybe outscoring Aubameyang, maybe he was the captain option for this week, sort of thing. Just Salah's
Fair
away
enough.
form last season wasn't great.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the both of them, I think Aubameyang and Salah. I mean, Aubameyang in the past, that's why I didn't even consider him last week, because in the part before Fulham in the previous 8, he'd not got a single attacking return away from home. Whereas his home form is sublime, along with Salah's home form is absolutely incredible. Would you at all consider keeping Aubameyang if he does well, or is the De Bruyne transfer locked and loaded?
I think, see how City played today. But
On Monday, you mean?
Sorry, Monday, yeah. But I think
But that's the thing. But to catch
Kevin
it
De Bruyne
before the
will be-
price rise, you've got to make that. You've probably got to make that decision today.
I think I
I
would
would personally like to wait.
bring in
but
Kevin.
Yeah. Have you got?
Frees up 0.5 mil too.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I guess the nice thing is I've got 2 free transfers, so I can bring him in, and if anything happens to him in that game, I can just go to Bruno without taking a hit, and I'd still be happy with my sort of Gameweek 3 team, because then the plan is to bring in Saiss for Basham probably. But Basham's not got a bad Gameweek 3, so I could just keep that and roll with that for the future. But obviously,
you considering Sterling at all?
It's a consideration, but I think only
It's just
that.
the rotation. It's just
And
another advantage is Kevin De Bruyne as well. It was confirmed this morning that Aguero's out for 1 to 2 months, so Kevin De Bruyne will be on pens for City as well.
Yeah, I think to be fair, he should be on pens anyway. Realistically, he should be. I mean, he's the best sort of striker they have. Striker of the ball. Sorry, not in terms of actual position, but best striker of the ball they have. So for me, it always baffled me previously why he was never on penalties. Just like it was such an. I mean, because the fact that they were considering Edison, I don't know if that was all just talked up, but imagine Edison on penalties. That would have been incredible.
Never know with Pep though, do you?
Never know with Pep. I think Bruno Fernandes' only way of scoring this weekend is if Man United get a penalty. That is the only way he'll be getting a return this weekend.
Or assisting Martial.
Palace are just too resilient. I can see Rashford actually.
Martial's another player I've got my eye on as well.
If United are going to do anything, I think Rashford's going to be the one this weekend actually.
Rashford.
I think people may rue not bringing him in, especially if you play that sort of 4-1-2-1-2 diamond.
I mean, we haven't got obviously haven't got Sancho for this game.
Yeah.
Don't know where Greenwood's at in terms of where he's at sort of mentally with what happened with England. So
yeah, I don't see Greenwood. I think he'll be the bench for this game.
Yeah, if that team sheet comes out and it's Rashford and Martial 2 up top, then it'll be a bit of a nervy watch, to be honest.
Nervy watch. I mean, because no one else owns Rashford, I think if everyone else owned Rashford, it would be a nervy watch. But I think the fact that you have a good United asset. What do you think about Martial? A few people bringing in Martial.
I think Martial at 9 mil, such good value.
Very good value.
I think, he'll definitely hit 200 points this season.
I think it come the future. I think the way to get into Chelsea and Martial in terms of value will be Martial plus Pulisic. I think those two will be the kind of the go-to because they're quite cheap, the both of them. I think Pulisic also due a price drop, which would be quite nice to sort of bring him in on the wild card.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Martial though on the other hand due a price rise, so
no surprise.
We'll have to think about him. So what do we think about James Rodriguez for this weekend? Is he going to do anything?
Probably, to be fair.
Probably. I'm a little scared about him. Apparently Pulisic has already had the price drop.
Really?
Has got rid of him just before that. Unfortunately so. I mean, if West Brom win this game 1-0, because Az's got Calvert-Lewin and Rodriguez, I don't know if I'm going to watch this game, to be honest, because it's just going to be painful. It's going to be a painful watch, to be honest. Talking off the lineups out in 2 minutes, so a nice little James Rodriguez benching would be wonderful, but I don't see it happening, along with DCL. To be honest, I can see them winning, but as long as it's all through with Charlton, which it kind of was last week, I'm fine with that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Luca Dean seeing popping out with another assist?
Clean sheet, definitely. Assist, I'm not sure.
That's what I was saying
to people. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying to people, because he's been stripped a little bit of his set piece taking duties. He does bomb down that left side, to be fair, but because he's been stripped of them duties, I see Coleman being just as good of an option for a mil less. Because Coleman loves to get down that side as well, or down the right hand side.
Yeah, very true.
Right, I'm on the Everton Twitter right now, waiting to refresh for them lineups. Did you see any of West Brom last week?
I don't think I did.
I don't think they didn't look awful going forward. But at the same time, they're not good enough defensively. Dian Ganga and Pereira looked pretty decent. I'm not going to lie.
So it's just gone half past. Anything from Everton?
Right. Refreshed ting. Let's have a look.
So West Brom are same 11 as last time.
Is it exact same?
Yeah.
Callum Robinson doesn't. I don't think he looks too, but I guess he's got a bit more competition. The other guys are probably ones to go for. But he's a 5.5 minute attacker. But I guess if you go for a 5.5 minute attacker, may as well. There's nothing. Oh, team news. Wait. 19 minutes ago. Did they pull an early one? And it's the game starting at past, isn't it? Or is it 12? No, it's past, isn't it? Yeah. Just waiting for this to...
Yeah, game's in an hour.
Waiting for this to load.
It's just a bit late with the team sheets.
Alright, let's try and move to West Brom. My laptop is struggling right now, to be honest with you. See if we get West Brom up. They've got the players arriving, but nothing. West Bromwich Albion, come on computer, sort me out. Let's do it.
Oh, Everton's out.
Oh, is it on the Twitter?
So, yep.
No James Rodriguez.
Rodriguez plays. Decore plays. Allen plays.
Jamie Decore.
It's a full strength squad by the looks.
Full strength.
Oh, Coleman's playing jobs. So.
That doesn't surprise me. It will more just annoy me if he sort of gets any attacking returns.
That's what I mean.
If you get to clean sheet, then I'm fine with that. That was expected. But anything more than that will be an annoyance, and that's a free piece of information. Captain Shane I didn't realise Seamus Coleman was the captain. Is that because he starts his 250th game? If he's the captain, he's almost guaranteed starting every week, isn't he?
Yeah.
Traore is also trending on Twitter.
Ooh.
Pickford, Coleman, Charlison, Gomez. So the same 11 that started last week.
Yep.
Nothing particularly peculiar there. Hopefully Bilic can do something.
Oh, it's Bertrand Traore that's trending, not Adama.
Bertrand. Palace were linked to him. Aqua.
Villa just signed him.
Villa have just signed him, have they?
Mm.
Villa have made some decent signs. Do you know how much for? Because they've been splashing a bit of cash around.
Doesn't actually. Oh, here we are. 4-year contract, 17 mil plus 2 mils add-on.
17, okay, because they were looking at sort of 25 before, so I guess 17 is not too bad. I mean, I'm not seeing much of him personally, so I don't really know. I only really remember one of his FIFA cards. That's how I go off of him. He's a left-footed player. I think he had like a 2-star weak foot, so don't be expecting much from that right foot. Robinson, Pereira, Ganga, they can pull something out. Have they brought in Ivanovic? No, he's not even on the bench. Robson Kanu benched yet again. I'm sure Dave will be absolutely livid.
I wonder if he's captain.
He probably has. He's probably not even looked at it this week. What do we? Yeah, it's gonna be a 1 or a 2-0. Let's just hope it's 1-0 and Richarlison or someone like Doucouré. Oh, let's get rid of that. Someone like Jamie Doucouré picks up the goal, assisted from Yerry Mina. That'll do.
Interesting.
That's my prediction for the game. 1-0. Doucouré goal from a Yerry Mina assist. But yeah, well, anything more to say? I know you wanted to have a bit of a rant about Manchester United. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to save that?
I'll save that for another day.
Save that for another day.
Gonna see what happens over this weekend. Otherwise, I'll be fuming.
Be absolutely fuming. Oh my! There goes the headset once more. But yeah, do you think you'll be able to join me on Monday night? Potentially.
Yeah, I should be able to. I will let you know.
Hop in the Discord for the game.
In the Discord, yeah.
Thank you to the 5 of you who've maintained. Good luck, good luck to everyone. Hope everyone has a good week, and we'll see you soon, I hope.